The Object Animator is a queue type in Beyond which allows you to animate nearly all parameters in Beyond. This could be parameters of a zone, parameters of windows, DMX animations, and more. To create a new Object Animator queue type, right-click on any empty cell in your workspace, then Create and New Object Animator. This will open the first window, which is where you select which objects or parameters you want to animate. Under Objects, you have a quick list of common objects below, and the properties of that object on the right. If you know what you are doing with the object tree, you can click here to let you use the object tree. You can learn about the object tree in our Object Tree Quick Hints video. If not, you can click here to go back. You can also pick from DMX channels, target colors, and target brightness, and Beyond channels. For demonstration, we'll start by trying to animate some DMX channels. Select the channels you want to animate by bringing them over like so. Before we press OK, we must decide which sequence type we'll want to use. Let's start with Wave. Wave animation is kind of like oscillation effects, and in this case we'll set a minimum and maximum value, a duration for the loop, and the loop waveform. You can pick from the list or create your own waveform here. You can also add a phase shift to shift the waveform. Below that we can add a time shift, which we can do per item or by window. By item means the shift between each object, and by window being the shift within the loop time. Plus, you can group your objects into a number of groups here, or block parameters together in blocks of this number. You can also shift the whole movement to determine where in the phase you want to start. This will feel very familiar to lighting console effects engines. Then, at the bottom, you can edit which objects are being animated. On the left is a timeline for your loops. You can also add another layer of object animation here. This lets us select objects, and the type here. Let's go with keys this time. This allows us to have multiple layers in one Object Animator queue. The parameters are similar on the right. Like a key effect, you set its duration, number of keys, and in the line, any shifts you want to do. You can edit this just like any key effect by double-clicking to create a key, and even setting waveforms between the keys by right-clicking. On top, we can create a new, open or save our Object Animator. We can also add or delete layers. Our last option is by chase. This just allows us to do on and off setups for the objects, using a minimum and maximum values determined on the right. You can enable on and off steps for objects like so. You can now press OK to see your object playing back like so. While we did this for DMX channels, another great way to visualize this is to edit the size of a video playback window in Beyond. We have selected the width parameter of the video window in Beyond, and we can animate like an oscillating effects like so. While this is probably a silly application for the Object Animator, this shows off the power that the combination of objects and the Object Animator has. Thanks for watching our Quick Hints video on the Object Animator. If you still need help, you can contact support@pangolin.com and we'll help as fast as possible. And be sure to watch the Object Tree Quick Hints video to help supplement this video.